Good morning. This is morning coffee. I want to share some thoughts and what's going on. Got a squirrel here joining us. Welcome. Hopefully he enjoys what we have to say. Talking about seeing all this stuff about agents in the United States, kind of the type they're in charge of removing people from the country, and people are kind of up in arms, I guess, some conflict. But I just want to share something, and it's not even necessarily directly tied to the topic, but it is. We are run by a very feminine society, okay? Like, we have a lot of women in power now, a lot less men, or at least like 50-50, whereas, say, even 100 years ago, it'd probably be 90, if not like 100% men who are in charge in politics, things like that. And what that brings is a more feminine mindset to policy making, okay? More feminine mindset to how things are carried out. So think about it this way. If the feminine is like a mother, caring, loving, compassionate, these are all good things, okay? And the masculine is more law and order, rules and discipline, and that is also good things, okay? But what is best is when they balance each other. You have one and one, they come together. Now you have a nice balance of law and order while still having, compassion and love and caring for people. So that's ideal, and that's the ideal family unit as well. That's why men and women are kind of the way they are naturally. And that's kind of representative of the left and the right in government as well. You think about right wing being, like the extreme right wing being completely authoritarian, tyrant, that kind of thing. And the extreme left being the other way, which is more communist, like everybody's equal, everybody's shared equally, okay, that kind of thing. It's like an extreme, not feminism, but view on compassion, that everybody should be equal and live equally, no matter what they put in, I guess. But now, so that left and right on either side should kind of battle. Like, maybe the left should stick up more for people and be more compassionate of them. How can we help them? And then the right should be more strict, disciplined, budgets, stuff like that, right? You understand what I'm saying? So now, though, when we think about it, I feel like now we've gone too far on the feminine side, even on the right wing. So, and that's why people are shocked and upset when they see order being brought to these people who are getting taken away. And I say order, like, whether you agree with it or not, there is rules, and if these people didn't follow the rules, then that's the consequence for that. Okay, like I said, I'm not putting an opinion here. I don't honestly know that much about it. I'm just speaking generally. And meanwhile, the feminine take on that would say, oh, but these people have children here who are citizens there. You know what I mean? To keep the family together. And I understand that point of view as well. Like I said, there is a spot for both. But we're so dominated by the more feminine side that we have completely disordered societies now. Downtown, look at downtown Los Angeles, or, I live in Canada here. All our major cities, the same thing. There's homeless people everywhere. And again, it's not that you shouldn't have compassion for them, but there should be law and order as well. They don't get to do drugs outside where me and my kids are trying to go to the mall. But they do. So, what's the consequence for that? And right now it's nothing. There is no consequence, so that's why it continues to happen. And these downtowns continue to become more and more inhabitable by regular folk, okay? So I think, my opinion is that we need more law and order, more masculine strength. And I think that, like I said, that doesn't mean there's no room for the feminine and the compassion, but it needs to be a nice balance. And I think what we're seeing now is kind of a swing to the other way. And it's kind of scary to people because we've been so heavily dominant on the compassion side. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, don't freak out. Don't worry. There's going to be conflict when you're kind of battling that. But hopefully in the end, after whatever, all the dust settles, not only in this situation, but others, we can find a better balance where there is order and rules and discipline and not so much disorder and chaos, but also there's compassion for people who need it, and we're taking care of them as well. So anyways, that's what I was thinking this morning. I don't know. Coffee's hitting today. Tastes good. Beautiful morning. Have a good day.